I'm in the mother house.
Hi guys, Tom here for another exciting tutorial for Variation Media, and today we're looking at a After Effects tutorial, and we're not just looking at a standard After Effects tutorial, we're looking at a Black Ops After Effects tutorial. This is my first Black Ops video, and I expect many more because there's going to be lots of editing techniques, because that's what people seem to like. Now this is a clip, first of all, it's by youtube.com/shut or slut I think, and it's one of the Black Ops triples that very first came out, and today we're going to be using it to do the colour correction effect, as the title says at the top. So first of all, you want to import your clip, and then you want to drag it into your timeline down here, and you can just position a clip where you have, say, your gun, and you have a wide open space rather than an enclosed dark space. And this is on the map grid, I think. No, launch. Sorry, this is on the map launch. I can't remember. I haven't played too much, but this is on the map launch at the moment. So first of all, you want to import it in, put it in the timeline, click on it. And we're just going to go to effect. Now see, I've added loads here, but yours won't look like this. Click on color correction and head down to color balance. Not color balance HLS, but color balance. Okay. Now, there's a few standard things you could do. Now, first of all, people like to make it really wacky and crazy. I feel you don't need to do that. You just think you need to add some subtlety to your clip. Now, what I would suggest is you take this shadow red balance and you bring it down, like so. Then you bring the shadow green balance and you also bring it down. That's going to bump up the blue at the same time, but giving it dark tones. So if you look at this clip, it actually looks much better than it did originally, and we can turn this on and off by looking here, on, off, on. Okay, so you can tell just by looking at this, it looks very good. But if you want to do inside color balance, it should have an animation preset of colorized blue wash, and this gives you the same effect, but I feel that it looks kind of like too cheesy. But if you're not happy with your clip, you can just go back and click reset and you can start all over again. So once again, you can try the mid-tone greens this time, and you can bring those down if you want a red effect. So the mid-tone green to give you that subtlety red, and you can bring that down. But tell you what, we're just going to go with the very first original one we did, and so I'm going to bring the top one down, bring the second one down. That gives you this black kind of edge on it. Now if you want to tweak something else, you're just going to go in effect, color correction, and you're going to go on brightness and contrast, or I suppose if you really wanted to, you go on curves. So I tell you what, we'll go on curves to start off with. Now this kind of effect is also done in Photoshop, and you'll know this by one of my other Photoshop tutorials, so it's zoomed in there. Now this effect is pretty awesome, so we're going to click on channel, we're going to change to red. Now what the objective is to create S, so it's kind of big at the top, so you want to bring it down, no sorry, other way around, so you want to bring that up, you're going to bring this side up and this side down. We're going to skip the green and go to the blue, and we're going to do the opposite. So you're going to go that up, this side down. So if you look at this here, this is kind of create this vintage effect. It looks really sick. And we click on this green, and we can either boost the green, so it gives it more the vintage, or we can pull it down even further. See, pulling it down. Oop, sorry, I'm clicking up back because my mouse is going spazzed up. We can bring it down like this, and if we play this through, well, I'm actually scrolling through it, it looks pretty awesome this way. So that's a blue and kind of like a vintage effect on After Effects. I'm sure there's going to be loads for Sony Vegas, stuff like that, but I'm using a Mac. But this tutorial is for Mac and PC, so it's going to work just fine. I'm Tom from Variation Media. Please subscribe, because there's going to be lots more Black Ops videos. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.